Excuse me. I went to take a breath and I inhaled a gnat. See the impressions? That's deer. Looks like it goes right there. 2 days ago, there's a store that you pass on the way to our place, and it's 10 miles, a little over 10 miles from the house. So that's the very last place before we have to turn off into the woods and head home. So I stopped by. I had to get Rosie some stuff for breakfast, Pop-Tarts and stuff like that. And it was hot like it is today. It was hotter than what it is right now. Well, they had an ice cream cone, the little single ice creams you can buy, and it had a like a hard sugar wafer cone, or I'm not sure what it's called, but a really tasty cone on it. It's kind of hard and crunchy, and it's got vanilla and chocolate ice cream swirled together. And then it's coated, the top of it has a little small crown of thin chocolate, and it's had like 4 or 5 peanuts on it. But normally I love peanuts, but I don't like them in ice cream. So I'll like bite that little top off, and it'll melt in your mouth in seconds. And I just spit the peanuts out. Well, it had a whole peanut instead of just a few little pieces. And I tried to bite it. It was frozen. And I bit it and bit it, and I could not get it to crunch. And so I really laid loose in it, and it popped. And then I felt 2 peanuts in my mouth. Spit one out. It was my dad burned tooth, my molar. I broke it off. I broke that tooth off at the gum line. So that ice cream was really fun to eat. But anyway, that's my luck. That's the type of things that happen to me. But Brother Johnny sent me an email. I'm not sure which day he sent it. I finally got around to checking my emails this morning, and I seen the email. Well, the deer have been all up in here. They've been eating all that grass down too. But he sent me an email, and you guys are like, y'all are family to us, and so I share everything with you. We don't hide nothing from you. And you guys know we deal with a lot. I deal with a lot of stuff, health issues. I got a lot of problems, but I'm alive. Until I fulfill God's purpose on this earth, I'll remain alive. And anyhow, Johnny wrote me an email, and he referenced Hosea, book of Hosea in the Bible, where it says, he was afflicted. He had all kinds of issues, but it was part of his work, part of what his job was. He carried those afflictions and was able to fulfill his purpose even with everything stacked against him. And just that one email, it uplifted my spirits. Like, I can't tell you how much positive that it just delivered directly into my soul. And it was so nice to hear that, to read it, and then, realize all that I've gone through. I fought really hard to keep my faith, and I've had some difficult times. I'm human. I have problems just like the rest of us, and there's been times when I've questioned my faith. There's been a lot of times that I've questioned it. Why? Why do I have to deal with all these issues? And You know, the only issues that I really want fixed is my lungs. I can handle everything else, the back, the neck, the hips, the knee, the shoulder. I can deal with all that, but I just want my lungs where I can breathe. But it very well may be part of my purpose. It's not a test. I do not believe for 1 second that God tests us. I don't believe that whatsoever. I believe that Satan will test us to try to break us down. I do believe that. But that's, guys, don't beat me up. That's just my beliefs. That's just how I see it. And I'm going to be honest with you and up front, and that is my view on it. It's not God doing horrible things to us, testing us. Now, he may put something in our path to slow us down, immediately slow us down when we're messing up. But as long as you continue to do good, do right by others, help people, and just be kind. If you have the means to help somebody, you know, by golly, help them. It doesn't hurt anyone to, you know, if you don't have it, you don't have it. God understands. He knows what's going on in our lives. We don't have to tell him. But if someone calls out to you for help and you can't help them, if it's a situation where the only way they can get help is through a prayer and through some money, if you don't have it, you know, you definitely have prayers. You know, send a prayer out for them. But you can also spread, you know, their requests when they reached out to you for help, even though you can't help them. Spread that message, you know, what their situation is. Share it with your friends and neighbors and family, and because you never know, you may have someone close to you that's got extra, that has money, extra money, and they're having issues, spiritual issues, and you know, they're wanting a sign. They want God to send them a sign. Can you hear me, Father? You know, have you ignored me? Have you forsaken me? And, you know, give me a sign that I'm on the right track. You know, it may be somebody in that situation doing that. They pray about it. God, give me a sign. I just want to know that, you know, I've got a will to fulfill for you. I've got a job to do. And then somebody comes to them and says, hey, you know, a guy I run into today, they're losing their home, they're losing everything, and reached out to me for help, and I prayed for them, but I don't have any money. I can't help them financially, you know, and that may be the answer to that person's prayer. You know, well, there's my sign. You know, my message, my job is not completed. So heck yeah, I'll help them. God's still using me. You know, I mean, that situation may pan out that way. And then you've helped the person who was in need, and you also helped another person who was just wanting God to confirm that he hasn't abandoned them, you know. Have a woman on her knees crying, just crying out to God for help. Please help me. You don't answer my prayers. You know, I'm not getting anything from you to suggest that you're still with me. You know, I'll do anything to prove that my faith is strong. Just give me a task. And then, you know, their neighbor comes up to them and says, hey, ran into somebody who's losing their home. I prayed for them, but they need money, and I don't have it. I can't help them. Can you share that word, share that message with your friends, you know, and that may be the person that needs to hear that. Because, you know, in their spirit, that was God sending you to deliver that message to them. Hey, you need to help this person. And then it answers a prayer for the woman who wanted a sign that God was still watching over her. But it also helps the guy who's losing everything that needed help. Them double prayers like that, where two get answered at once, they are an absolute blessing. Ooh. Oh, that right there just got me. thorns in my leg. Got one right there. There. There it is. Oh, jeez. I didn't even see that vine. I seen that straight away through the pines. I thought, man, this would be a great spot for a stand. And I was excited to get over here and look, and I run my leg straight across in that briar. I'd just seen a big pine tree here that would hold a stand, and now I can't find it. Dad burn it. It's a beautiful area right here. Oh, right there. There it is, right there. I don't know if that'll work or not, but I'm just looking, you guys. For our new members of our family here, I've got a couple of emails from people that I do not recognize. I don't know who they are. And basically, chewing me out. And in their mind, I'm a Bigfoot investigator, but yet I'm not doing no investigations. Just to let you guys know, the new members of our family, I am not an investigator. I do not seek out Sasquatch. I have no desire to find them. I am terribly afraid of them. I do not want to find them. I do not want to see them. I'm just not interested. I don't need any more proof. Oh shoot, stand by, you guys. All right, I'm gonna start heading back and try to, there's a can of Vienna sausage can. Somebody's been there. Oh, it's an old can too. It's got teeth marks in it. It may have been carried in by an animal. Yeah, it's got little teeth marks in it. Something carried it in here. Oh, that's old. It's clean. I'm gonna set it right there. There we go. So when I come back in here, if I get help with a ladder stand, this would be a good spot. Look at the shooting lane through there. Check this out. But as I was saying a little while ago, you guys, I'm sorry about the interruption, but no, I am not an investigator. I am not seeking out Sasquatch. I have no desire to find them. I'd be the happiest man on earth if I never ran into another one. And that's all, the only way I could say it. Got a buck rub right there. Look at this beat out trail right here. Wow. Yep, this is last year's rub right there. Good deal. That's a good sign. I don't see any other trees. They're going right down this. Look at this. I don't know what that was, if you guys heard that. Look, there's a scrape right there. A buck scrape. Ooh, I like this spot. That'd be a great stand, or a tree to put a stand on, but it's in the wide open. Unless, if I could get a rope on this one, I could tie that holly and pull it across. I've got a really tall ladder stand, but I'm not man enough to bring that thing out here. So these deer are coming by right here. If he comes from that way, I could put the stand here and I don't have to worry about him seeing me. I don't know which way he's coming. Look at I don't know if you guys can tell, that trail right there is beat out. It goes that direction where we was just at, but it also crosses. So this is an intersection, a deer intersection. Oh, there's a scrape right here too. That's an old scrape. That's a scrape. There's where he's been pawing the ground. Oh, he's got this whole area's dug out. There's an old scrape. This deer's been in here for a while. Maybe a community scrape where there's a group of them. I wonder if there's any trees in here off at a distance that I could put a stand in. Because this would probably be worth it to put a lock on up in here somewhere. The ground's beat in right there. It's just dented in like a divot, and right, oh, there's the trail. There's a trail right there. I like this. When I was coming up from down there, I thought, well, I can put a blind under that. I can't, because these bucks are using this tree, and I can't really put one on that pine right there because it's way too close. You guys, stand by for a second. I am going to mark this exact spot where all these scrapes are at. I just hung a ribbon there. Something just hit really hard back in there. I don't know if it was a limb. Right down there is where I need to get a stand up. Here's the scrape. I think that's the way I gotta go to get back. Jeez, I'm so wet I keep wiping my phone off so I can see the screen, and it just smears it in water. How do I get back? I have to go that. Oh, I gotta go the direction I just heard that. I'm gonna go down here, and then we'll turn a little bit to the right. I want to see if there's somewhere down here if I can get a stand up. They got a trail right here too, but it doesn't look like they're using it. Looks like it may be an old trail. We got one tree. It's right on the dadburn trail though. This one right here. And it's not big. Gosh. Kind of stinks. But I could put a ground blind in here though. Oh, maybe not. I won't be able to see him until he's over here. I need to be able to see down this road right here. I may have to come in here and make a ground blind. It's a nice long shot. Oh, there's briars. But that's the deer trail right there. Good grief. You see the ribbon straight through there is that ribbon. That's where the scrape's at. It just, the only shot I would have would be that little window right there. You can't really see anything else. Sorry, I know you guys don't want to be watching. I hope that was me, that sound I just heard. I really hope that was me. There's the marker I put up. Oh, it's got acorns coming up on this. So these deer be coming here to these acorns. I'm looking for that orange ribbon. It should be right down there somewhere. Just want to see where. I think that's the holly tree directing front of me? No, it's right here. It's right there. Okay. So it's right there. Behind that pine. I can see it through the bushes right there. But if I get over here where that tree is that I picked out right there, I have to tie these over to the side. That'll put me right about here. Oh, I'd be able to get him for sure. I would definitely be able to get him right there. All right, let me, we're gonna get out of here. Oh, come on now. Did I do? I messed up my map. There it is. Okay, I gotta go. Gotta go that way. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That one got me. That was hubbed up in my skin right there. Oh, that one went deep. Oh, it's in my skin. That was deep right there. I'll get it out when I get back to the four-wheeler. There's deer tracks right there too. And there's a lot of deer coming through here. A lot of deer. I don't know if you guys can make out this trail right here. Right through there. There's a jawbone. What is that? Is that a pig? Holy cow. That's a boar. Where did that come from? There's a tusk. There are a couple of teeth. There may be pigs out here. That is definitely a pig jawbone. I'm not seeing any other bones. They had to get it from somewhere. Coyotes drug it in here. I don't see no more. Coyotes or bear or something drug it up in here. Not sure. Okay. I hate going through this stuff because of the hornets. Trying to figure out how to get through this mess. It's open. Right here, look at all the tracks in here. These are all deer tracks. Can't believe I found a pig's jaw out here. Isn't that crazy? It's a big pig, but it's not a dominant boar. Okay, we gotta go that way. Alright guys, I am hot. And I lost my water bottle somewhere along the way, unless I didn't bring it. Well, you can see all the impressions in the ground right there. Looks like deer tracks, deer prints. Spider web. There's another, one of them little crabapple trees in the hole. Got plenty of deer tracks in here. Turkey's been pawing the ground. That's a long straight shot through there, isn't it? That would make a good spot for a ground blind. Oh. Trying to watch for snakes. There's a buck rub right there on that tree too. Lots of deer tracks on the ground. Alright, oh my lord. I'm just gonna check my map, see if I'm getting near the should be getting near the, I didn't go to that water hole. Crud. I wanted to go look at that little water hole, and I'll have to come back and do that. It may have been thunder. I don't know what it was. I'm not hearing it now. Alright, I don't know how much, I don't know how long the camera's been off. When I stopped the camera to talk to my daughter, my battery was down, it was pretty low, and I was going to replace the battery when I got off the phone with her. But I need two hands to change the battery. And because I don't have my earbuds in, so I had to hold the phone to my ear, and I was going to change it as soon as I got off the phone, and I did not do that. I forgot, and so the camera cut off. The battery went to 0%. It stopped recording, so I don't know how much I missed. I'll find out when I get home. But I'm coming up on the floor. There's a buck rub right there, or scrape, an old scrape. Four-wheeler's right. You can see the four-wheeler through there. I'm right at it. It's really pretty. There's the four-wheeler. That little road that goes down the boundary is right through there. It's, I don't know, 30 yards maybe. It's not far. But anyway, I'm right here at the four-wheeler. I'm going to get on it, and I'm going to check my radar if I have enough signal. I should have enough signal. Way back there when we was in the timber, I had 3 bars when my daughter called me. If I got 2 bars, I can pull up the radar. But if there's nothing bad, no bad weather nearby, I'm going to take off, and we're going to go see if we can go to Little Blue Lake. If we do, I'll be picking up filming over there. If not, I'll see you guys next time. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. I love you. I'll either see you in a few minutes or I'll see you soon. God bless you all. Be kind, be safe, be well in whatever you do. And if there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate. Shoot me an email and I will certainly do my best. If I can help, I will absolutely help. Y'all have an amazing afternoon. I'll see you soon.